Hi, I'm Derek. Welcome to Tech Edge. In today's video, we're going to talk about leveraging Compute Express Link at the edge. In our previous video about CXL, we discussed what it is and what it has the potential to enable. If you missed that video, there's a link to it below or on the screen. Now, let's get into how CXL could someday be leveraged for edge computing. So, first, a couple of important notes. CXL is still in the very early stages of being implemented in major data centers, such as those operated by major cloud service providers like Microsoft and Amazon. It's also worth noting that while major CPU suppliers are beginning to offer CXL support, it must also be supported by the endpoint. Therefore, based on the newness of CXL functionality, we find ourselves in an exciting time where implementations are just now starting to become a reality. Many speculate that in the data center, the impact CXL will have on memory utilization is going to be profound. In fact, many major industry leaders perceive that a significant portion of system memory, maybe up to 25%, is stranded or unused at any given point in time. It is fair and reasonable to expect that CXL usage at the edge will lag that of the data center, specifically noting that CXL was designed with the data center in mind. However, that's not to say that the features and capabilities that are being enabled by CXL will not eventually find value at the edge for scenarios where high-performance on-premise compute is required. For example, the cache coherency afforded by CXL for smart NICs, GPUs, and other accelerators could be profoundly beneficial to edge computing performance. Additionally, memory expansion could bring increased flexibility and longevity for compute devices at the edge, such that existing devices could be expanded and enhanced over time, not merely replaced. For example, as artificial intelligence continues to become more ubiquitous, inference model sizes are growing at a rapid pace. The larger the inference model, the more memory required. Generative AI models that have billions of parameters have already begun to exceed what can be supported by the amount of memory found on some of the most powerful GPUs on the market. In the future, as we add new AI capabilities at the edge, adding additional memory available to a GPU or CPU without replacing the processor could become incredibly valuable. The possibilities are seemingly endless and overwhelming, but at OnLogic, we're excited for the future and all that new technologies like Compute Express Link will bring to the table. Hopefully this video taught you a little more about Compute Express Link and how it can be used and what it means for the future of computing at the edge. If you have any questions or topics, throw them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Tech Edge.